I'm Senator Cindy Marigold, and I need to solicit your efforts to help fund and open a Gender Studies Museum in Madison, Wisconsin. To do so, you will be going back in time, collecting different artifacts from people and events throughout history. Along the way, you will learn about feminism and become part of the movement itself. But be careful, just as women have constantly faced roadblocks in the quest to gender equality, you will also be faced with oppositions. However, if you collect enough artifacts, the museum will open and another step will have been taken to end gender oppression and inequality. Good luck!
In Echoes of Feminism, you will help Senator Cindy Marigold by traveling to different locations around Madison. As you come to each new location, you will learn something of that location's history and then travel to a corresponding point in the history of the feminist movement. In this way, you will be able to collect artifacts from these points in history, like this ballot box collected from the suffragettes, to help Senator Marigold open the Gender Studies Museum. You will proceed through 3 waves of feminism, each constituting a quest and each adding to your growing understanding of the fight for gender equality. Occasionally, you will come against roadblocks in the form of police that will attempt to take items away from you, but even they won't be able to stop you from furthering the movement or the fight for gender. In the first quest, the first wave of feminism, you will begin by reading a plaque explaining what the first wave of feminism was all about. You will then see a new point on your map showing the Madison Central Library. After briefly reading what has been going on at the library, you will use your time machine to travel back in time to meet Mary Wollstonecraft, who will tell you about and give you a copy of her recently published lectures, A Vindication of the Rights of Women. The next point on your map will be Susan B. Anthony, who will invite you to watch her speech on suffrage and give you a letter detailing the contents of that speech before directing you to a room of one's own bookstore, named after one of Virginia Woolf's most famous works. But watch out for police on your way. They could be hiding anywhere. This one has managed to steal our copy of Susan B. Anthony's letter, but we must continue our journey to the bookstore. Naturally, this location will link you to Virginia's time, and you will be able to meet her and receive a first edition copy of her work. The last mini-quest in the first wave of feminism starts at the Lisa Link Peace Park, where you will turn from the peace she advocated for to the protests of the militant suffragettes. Here you will receive a ballot box from this time before reading the closing plaque of the quest and succeeding and moving on to the second wave. If you are successful in each of the 3 quests, the museum will open and the Senator